Hi all, we're back and we're in chapter 12 still for one more demo. We're using clipping masks, paths, and shapes, and in this particular exercise we're going to work on creating a shape. So again, we are going to go into our document skate park and we're going to click the rectangle tool on the tools panel, and mine is underneath this rounded rectangle, so we want to get the rectangle tool. U is the quick key. Then we're going to verify that shape displays in the pick tool mode list box is on the option bar, which it does. You want to make sure that the set shape stroke type button displays no color. And then we're going to make sure that the rulers in pixels are showing as well. So we want to go up to view. We want to see the rulers. We're going to do Command or Control click on that to make sure that they're in pixels, which they are. And then we want to make sure that the guides are displayed as well. And those are. Okay, now we are going to verify that the skateboard layer is active, which it is. And then we're going to click the Set Fill Shape Type option. And then we're going to click RGB blue, which should be the 5th color box from the left in the first row. And then we're going to click the Set Fill Shape Type option to close the swatches panel. Now we're going to drag the marquee pointer, the marquee pointer from approximately 240x, 140y. So that would be approximately 240x and 140y or 105y to 430x and 190y. If you hear that slurping in the background, again, those are my dogs being very hungry. You release the rectangle tool or your mouse and you compare your image to figure 18 or mine on the screen. And you'll see this rectangle 1 shape path, and you'll see this on your screen. Now we've created a new shape layer using the rectangle tool, and the new shape layer was created on its own layer and filled with the selected color. Now we're going to create a custom shape. And this time we're going to click the Layers tab, and we're going to make sure that the rectangle 1 layer is active and visible. We're going to click the Custom Shape tool button on the Tools panel. Okay, let's get back here. I am now going to create a custom shape. Let's see if I can get this a little bit smaller. And we're going to click the Custom Shape Tool button on the Tools panel. So if you go here to the Shapes, and there's the Custom Shape tool. And we are going to click the Custom Shape Picker tool arrow. And then we're going to double click check mark. That is, we're going to do that if I can find it, of course. I'll be back in just a second while I look for it. All right, so we were looking for the custom shape list arrow as it indicated in the textbook, and a couple of things that I had to do in order to find it. And it's indicated click the custom shape picker list arrow, then double click check mark. Well, when they originally had us set this up, they had us set this up as shape, and you'll see that we didn't have that option with that. But once you go to path, you do have this custom shape, and then we wanted to click on check mark, which right here, I believe. We're going to draw a marquee pointer from approximately 260 x and 80 y to 120 or 280 x and 120 y. I'm going to make this a little bit larger so again we can see that. And then we created the shape 2. You'll see the shape 2 layer has been created, and it indicates if necessary you want to drag the shape 2 layer above the shape 1 layer in the layers panel. Let's see if I have a shape 1 layer, which it is, so I'm going to click and drag that above the shape 1 layer. And then you want to click in the layers panel to deselect the custom shape. And I wonder, it didn't really say anything about color, but in the image later on here, it indicates that they've changed it to pure magenta red. So we'll probably do that in just a moment. So, all right, so we've created a custom shape using the custom shape picker, and then moved the layer in the layers panel for better visibility. Now we're going to modify this shape. So we're going to select the shape 2 layer in the layers panel, which that's already selected, and we're going to click the Set Shape Fill Type button on the options bar, and we're going to click the Pure Magenta Red, which is the first box on the right in the 5th row. It's supposed to be called pure magenta red. So there's darker magenta, there's darker. I'm just going to do that color. I picked a color. Find one that you like and pick it as well. You want to verify that the Shape 2 thumbnail on the Layers panel is selected. And then which it is, and then we're going to add a layer style, and we're going to do that by adding a layer style button on the bottom of the panel. You want to click on drop shadow, and then we're going to click bevel and emboss, and you can see the changes that are made to that particular shape, and then click OK to accept the current settings, and then you're going to do a Command or Control S to save your work. All right, and I think that'll do it for exercises or for demos on this particular chapter. If you do have questions or want an additional demo or two, be sure and either instant message, email, or text me. I'll be happy to do it. Thanks, guys, and see you next chapter.